Howdy, boys and girls. Say goodbye to Todd and the guys. So, Todd, this is for you, bud. You will make it home. In the name of Jesus, that belt will hold out. And so now I'm going to talk about Todd. I just met a wonderful brother and his sons. I'm going to give you a little night vision. So they're headed 2 miles that way, back to Kasili. Our camp is at the these footprints, at the end of these footprints. So we got here and their belt started getting too hot, and so they let it cool off for 20-30 minutes. By the time I watch this video, I'll know that they did make it home, and I'll be happy to say I know why. So we're going up to our campsite. Or I should say, I am walking to my campsite. So we have a plane coming in. Late night flight, eh? All right. So I made it half a mile on my snowshoes with my pulk sled behind me. And I had taken off every layer I could without taking off my snow boots and taking off a underlayer. And all of a sudden, Todd and his son and his son's friend are shining this 80,000 lumen light from back in Kasili. And I hear them talking across the tundra. And 5 minutes later, they're shining this probably a million candlelight. I don't know what the vocab is, but they're shining a light that illuminated the whole tundra from a half a mile away. And then all of a sudden, there they are. 200 yards behind me, 100 yards behind me, 50 yards behind me. Next thing I know, I'm meeting Todd and his son, and they gave me a ride 1.5 miles. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, guys. So I didn't have to drag this. I was getting really, really hot dragging this. It was working, and it would have worked just fine, but it's midnight, and I would have been here at 1 instead of midnight. It wouldn't have been so bad. Maybe we did just shoot the shit for half an hour. So But yeah, so now I finally have a nice big canvas tarp here. I brought a toolbox to bury with some goodies in it, wrapped in a big, thick 5mm plastic sheet to keep it waterproof. So my campsite has been modified now. I actually have some livability out here throughout some really cold weather. I like to give people in airplanes something to see at night, so I shine my light way up in these trees. So where did I leave off? Yeah, I'm grateful that I finally took a roommate's sled and got some permanent gear out here. With a big thick canvas tarp, I can make a tent that's suitable for a fire, a very small fire. And the principle is, they say that Eskimos can heat an igloo with a candle, one single candle. And so if you have an airtight space, you can heat it with very little fire. I've experienced that in a tent with just a single burner last winter. You can get a tent 70 degrees in just 5 minutes with a single burner stove. So we're gonna probably not set up the canvas tent this time. It'll be waiting next time. Till then, I'll give you guys a decent end shot. I don't know. We'll give the Polk sled for the end shot. Love y'all.